Hi, my name is Cynthia, and I am a conscious wave. So are you. I'm going to start by talking about the term a conscious wave. A conscious wave refers to the truth that everything is energy. Matter, emotion, sound, the air we breathe, these are all waves that together form the ocean of existence. Now, your consciousness is what carries this wave. It's like your awareness, like what puts you right here, right now. Every time you say, I am, you are being aware of your own state and experience. I am is also a very creative statement. Those words have the power to shape your reality. I am powerful. I'm grateful. I'm at peace. I'm joyous. When you fully embody your I am statement, that statement that you want to become in the world, you truly have the power to create your reality. And that's for better or for worse, right? Like you hear people, or you even catch yourself, myself, doing things like, oh, I'm so anxious, I'm a failure, I am this and that and that. And repeating those statements also have the ability to manifest those things, those states into your reality. So my mission here is to awaken your awareness of this power that you have within, reminding you that you are a multifaceted physical manifestation of the infinite creative power from which you came. You are having this human experience, and one day you will return home, one with the ocean, back into the void. So, a bit about me. I am a creator, a builder, a healer, a teacher. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm on a path of intentional and empowered living. I find life tends to give you these wake-up calls when you're not living in alignment with your highest potential. Sometimes it comes as subtle nudges to change course, and if you ignore your intuition long enough, an earth-shattering awakening is issued. So many years ago, I was living on autopilot when this rough grand awakening came to be. And I was given a clear choice to either keep on this false path or to do the uncomfortable thing and walk into the unknown. So when I started this new chapter of walking into the unknown, it was not about starting a business, taking up new studies, or any specific venture. This project was truly about creating a life I loved, one that felt authentic, empowered, and unleashed. It took a lot of different turns of just reinventing myself over and over again until it felt right, and then choosing that right and going down that path. So yeah, the emphasis really is on creating a life that I would be in love with, to create a self that I would be in love with. And it was this idea of soulmate, that people tend to find it outside of themselves, or, find role models who they look up to but feel that their life is unable to reach that certain point. And I was so determined to fall in love with myself and fall in love with the life that I have been given. Your very essence is love, and your life is your most profound creative act. A life of love is one where you are no longer waking up and dreading the relationship you're in or the job you have to show up to, but rather living with gratitude that this is what you get to do, that this is how you get to be. Authenticity is the highest form of living, and this freedom is reached through aligning your life with this energy, your authentic energy. So there are two distinct parts to this alignment journey. There is awakening and embodiment. Awakening is the process of reconnecting with your truth. It's knowing your values, what life path feels aligned for you, and understanding the creative power you have over your own reality. Embodiment is the way of being. It's the actions that give your wave its form and movement. It's how you direct this awareness, as well as the mental, energetic, and physical changes you'll need to make to become the fullest expression of yourself. Alignment is also holistic. It doesn't look like having the dream career and being stressed out of your mind and having a body that's falling apart and, emotional disconnect because you've neglected your friendships. Alignment is freedom. It is the freedom of mind, body, and spirit. The purpose of this conscious wave movement in my sharings is to reconnect you with not only your true nature, but also to remind you that we are interconnected to one another, to nature, and to the universal energy that came before us and will continue after. I share my energy through art and stories to remind you of the cosmic, limitless being that you are. Life is full of play and possibility, and you are here to live boldly, joyfully, and authentically, loving all parts of yourself. You are not alone on this journey. So even though, like I said, like your path is very much your own, it is your authentic way, it is unique to you, and someone else's path is their own authentic way. The thing that we have in common is that we are all navigating this human experience. It's amazing to know that you have people that are also on this journey with you, again, in their own way, that are here to support you and that can resonate with your experience. So what I'm also doing here is, sharing my experience and tools that have helped me and wisdom that I've learned from just trial and error and moving about in the world. Like, I am here with you and for you. So I want to go over some core truths, some core philosophies that you need to remember, because we were fed these lies of disempowerment, limiting beliefs, fragmentation, and especially this format that you're supposed to be living in a certain formula and staying within it. So here are some truths and philosophies just kind of help guide you on your journey. So core truth number 1, you always have a choice. You've probably heard these before, like, I don't have a choice, I need to stay in this city and take care of my family, I'm already married, I'm too old to start over, I've been in this job for 20 years, I can't just walk away. Your actions and way of being will either liberate you or oppress you. But freedom requires sacrifice. Every choice for something is a choice against something else, and that comes with its own challenges. Leaving an oppressive belief system may create distance between you and your family. Quitting your 9-to-5 to pursue your passion may cost you financial security. So choosing yourself is not always easy, but neither is staying stuck. You are worthy, of all that work. Really, it's gonna be a lot of work. Healing, exploring the layers of your consciousness, investing in your growth, taking risks, opening yourself to the world. It won't always be easy, but your freedom and happiness are worth it. 3, you are a multifaceted being. So within you exists both desire and doubt. The simultaneous pull of, I want this, but I don't deserve this. It can sound like, I want to be a badass corporate executive, but I want to disappear into the woods and live close to the earth. I want a fiery, passionate relationship, but I want something safe and predictable. You hold polarity within you. When these inner voices are at odds, they create friction, making the journey heavier than it needs to be. So what do? We harmonize them. Instead of seeing these desires as contradictions, recognize them as different facets of the same whole. When conflicting voices arise, meet them with curiosity, not resistance. One simple shift is replace but with and. That's something I've started doing. So I want to build a business empire and I want to live in the woods. I want a loving relationship and I find it hard to trust people. This reframing allows you to hold space for all of you without forcing one part into submission. Rather than battling yourself, ask, how can these parts of me work together? Every part of you, even the hesitant ones, ultimately wants the same thing, your well-being. Number 4, fear of the unknown. What if I can't find anything better? What if this project doesn't work out? What if I run out of money? What if I make a fool of myself? What if I end up alone? Stepping into the unknown means forging new pathways in your life's journey. You're venturing beyond what is familiar, beyond what you can predict or control. And with that, fear arises, not as an enemy, but as a natural response. Fear is your mind's way of trying to protect you. Acknowledge it, thank it, but don't let it guide the way. Your task is to keep moving anyway. Trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust that you are capable, resilient, and resourceful. The unknown isn't a void, it is a place of infinite possibility. 5, love will guide you. Trust in the guiding power of love. Connect with the feeling of freedom, joy, excitement, and peace. And when you allow yourself to fully feel those things and have the courage to take steps toward it, you send out a signal of love and coherence. So where your focus goes, your energy will flow. So move with love. And you'll find that life, the universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, has a way of aligning things in your favor. even when you can't see the full path ahead. Love will be your compass, showing you what's in alignment and what is not. Like you will feel your heart like glow and feel expansive, or actually just kind of go quiet and harden and close off. Those are the cues that will tell you, again, if something is right for you or not. So make it a daily practice to connect with yourself. Journaling your thoughts, meditation, a walk in nature, a self-care practice. So the more you nurture this connection, the more you naturally tune into your intuition, allowing love to guide you in all areas of your life. 6, your body is your guide. So reconnecting with your somatic intelligence is essential. Your body is the bridge between the abstract world of energy and the physical realm. It doesn't communicate in words, but through sensations, offering subtle yet powerful guidance on whether something is aligned or misaligned on your path. We live in a world that has disconnected us from our innate cues. Binge eating, overworking, scrolling, consuming foods that disrupt your body's chemistry, comparing ourselves to unrealistic standards, pushing through exhaustion instead of honoring rest. All of these influences cloud our inner knowing. So your body is not just a vessel, it is your greatest ally. When your mind and body work together in harmony, you move through life with ease and alignment. So treat your body as the sacred vehicle that it is, one that requires care, attention, and respect. 7, the outer world is a mirror. So on your journey, there will be plenty of external noise. Your family might question what the heck you're doing with your life. Social media might flood you with endless versions of success. You'll find yourself comparing your path to those around you. These external triggers act as mirrors, reflecting your own insecurities, limiting beliefs, and doubts about your direction. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, view them as invitations for self-reflection. Are you still aligned with your path? Is there something unresolved that needs your attention? Are you playing small in some way? And does witnessing someone else's confidence stir something in you? Rather than getting lost in comparison or self-doubt, return to your own flow. Reconnect with your why. Why do I truly want this? Does this path feel expansive, joyful, and true? No matter the noise, always anchor yourself back to your own North Star. 8. Life is a perpetual cycle. So the lessons that you thought you had mastered may resurface. The fears you once faced may ask to be met again. The clarity you found last year may call for deeper exploration. Unfolding in rhythms and waves, it's not a linear process. You are never done. You are always arriving, always becoming. So welcome the seasons. Surrender to the flow and keep moving. To summarize, this journey is not about attaining something that is outside of yourself. It really is about reminding you of your own power and shedding the parts that are keeping you confined, that are blocking your flow, and also activate the parts of yourself that need that attention and are ready to shine. So because this journey is about remembering rather than searching for something, again, outside of yourself, it really becomes about the inner expansion experience. As you move more and more towards this path, and just know that the more you embody this radiant state that is truly you, that is authentic, your truth, your passion, your fire, the more you'll notice that things start to flow in your favor, and the energy that surrounds you is flowing actually to support you because you are moving with love. I want to leave you with this. You are not alone. I'm here with you. There are people on adjacent journeys that are also here with you. You are worthy of all of it, of all the love, the peace, the happiness. And I am so excited to be here on this journey with you, and so grateful for your time, energy, and attention. So excited to keep doing this. Have a beautiful day. Keep flowing.
There's no one that is final.